Hello, this is Voices for Learning, where we help you grow as a voice actor. My name is Susan. Thank you so much for watching. In this video, I'm going to show you how to organize all of your voiceover samples in SoundCloud into a SoundCloud playlist. Here we go. So here I am in SoundCloud. On my home screen, to get to my profile, you just simply click up here in the upper right-hand corner on your profile and go to Profile. Now you'll notice that when I click on Tracks right here, it just shows you all the tracks that I have already uploaded. So what I'm going to show you how to do in this video is how to organize your voiceover samples into playlists so that your clients can quickly go and listen to your samples in an organized fashion. There's two ways to create a playlist, and I'm going to show you the quick and easy organized way, and then I'm going to show you the other way just in case you mess up and you need to kind of like do a redo. So the quick way to do it is by just clicking Upload up here in the upper right hand corner. And I can just simply drag and drop my tracks and albums here. Now, if you have ever watched my videos before, you know that organization is really important to me. So I have a folder, a very special folder on my computer called Important Samples. And this just contains all of my important samples that I would be able to send to my clients would they need a sample that fits in this genre. So let's say that I want to go ahead and create a playlist for all of my e-learning samples that are for kids. Like let's say that I've got several different samples for a children's learning app, and I'm speaking in a little bit different voice because it's tailored towards kids, and I want to go ahead and send my clients to a playlist for children's samples. Well, I happen to have a folder called Children, and in that folder are 4 different samples that would be great samples to send to any client so that they would know that I can voice or record a children's app. I've already uploaded animal puzzles into my SoundCloud profile, so I don't need to do that, but I do need to upload these bottom 3. I want to also point out that how you name your files is really important. All of my files have my name at the beginning as my naming convention, Susan Fouche, and then the description of what the actual sample is. So I'm just going to go ahead and make sure that these are selected, and I'm just going to drag it, drop it. What's really nice about SoundCloud is they kind of figure out that like, hey, when you are uploading in groups, that probably means you want to create a playlist out of that group of files. So it asked me to name my playlist. I'm going to call it Children's E-Learning Samples. And the playlist type, it is a playlist. The release date is today. The genre is, it's not music. You'll want to scroll down since this is voiceover and to audio down at the bottom. And I'm just going to pick learning since it's e-learning. I do recommend you put in tags. That way people can find you on SoundCloud, and a description, because that way, you know, the search engine will return those searches for you. And there it all is. If I wanted to add more tracks, I definitely could by just clicking here on this button right here, which is a great way to utilize it. And I can also go up to the top and I can change my image. Now, I do recommend that you pick images that are particular to the playlist. So I'm going to go ahead and upload my image. And there that is. I can zoom in, zoom out, whatever. I'm just going to go ahead and save. And they've created my playlist. I can go to my playlist by clicking on the hyperlink. And there it is. It looks so good. My children's e-learning samples playlist. Let me go ahead and go back to just my regular profile and just kind of see what all that looks like. So here I am back home, and let's just take a look and see kind of like where we are with my playlists, with my tracks. Let's just kind of see how SoundCloud has organized everything. So I'm going to scroll down, and up at the top, I've got my children's e-learning samples playlist here at the top. Then underneath that are all of my tracks. Now, even though the tracks are listed separately, they are still part of the playlist, so don't worry. But if I scroll down further, I can see that I've got some other samples up here, including this one called Animal Puzzles. Animal Puzzles really should be part of my children's e-learning samples because it is a children's sample. The way that I can add this Animal Puzzles to the children's e-learning samples is I just click on the More button right here, and I add to playlist. Now, the playlist pops up, and it looks like you should click on it, but don't click on it. What you want to actually click on is Add to Playlist. And it's added. I'm going to go ahead and close it down. And here I can see up at the top, it's added Animal Puzzles to my playlist. The only thing is that the graphic is not right. I don't want it to be blue. I want it to be pink like the others. So for that, okay, remember this part right here is the playlist. I need to actually go down, scroll down to the track itself, and then I need to edit the track. So when you change the image or anything like that, you actually have to go to the track itself rather than the playlist. So I just click on Edit Track, and I can replace the image very easily. And there it is. And I'm just going to save my changes. And what I'll do is I'll scroll to the top and I'll click on Playlists. And you can see, here it is. I only have one playlist. That's it. There's my playlists. So perfect. Now, let me go back down to tracks, and I'll show you I have these two like blue ones. Let's say that I want to go ahead and create a like an adult e-learning sample playlist. That's so easy to do. The way that you're going to do that is just simply click on, whatever the track is, click on More, and we're going to add to playlist. Now, I'm not going to add it to the children's e-learning samples. Instead, I'm going to create a playlist. Just click right up here, create a playlist, and then I'm just going to go ahead and name it Industry Specific E-Learning Samples, and save. Okay, it's went ahead and created the playlist, so I'm going to go ahead and go to that playlist. It's the same thing. Okay, so it's already has my image, perfect, beautiful, this and this and this, but I want to go ahead and add the other e-learning sample that I have. I think it's for like accounting. So I just simply go back to my tracks, and I'm just going to add the other one, which is accounting, to the playlist. You just click on More and Add to Playlist. Now, again, it looks like you would click on the actual word, industry specific, but don't. Instead, you want to click on Add to Playlist. And there it's added. And here we can go look at my playlists. I have two of them. One's blue and one's pink. This is a great way to organize your playlists and to send your clients to your SoundCloud profile so that they can listen to samples that are specific to their needs. So I showed you how to make a playlist the easy way and kind of the hard, convoluted way. I hope you learned something. Keep going. You're doing great, especially if you are utilizing SoundCloud and organizing your samples. I will see you next time. Be sure to like, subscribe, leave a comment. I'm a growing channel. I would love your support. Thank you so much for watching. Can't wait to see you next time. Bye.